Beautiful Liz loves coffee. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Y'all know what this is. Hello, beautiful stranger danger. There's my buddy. You know it's Thursday and you know what that means. You know what Thursday means. Hello, you know what it means, folks. You know what it means. I don't even have to. Yo, buddy Steven, you know what that means? I don't even need to say. Y'all know what you know what it means. That's right. You got it, Kathy. Everybody invite. You know what it means, folks. Beautiful Mary. Mary's leading the pack. All the pretty ladies are coming in. Yes, indeed. Hello, everybody. I hope your Thursday is going great. I know mine is. I just talked to somebody in private, and all is good. Hello, Paul. All is good in Periscope land. Who's Delve? Saying hello to Mary. Who is that? You got 4 followers following 102. Who are you? Oh, you know him. Okay. Okay. I was going to say, I better get the block going. Hello, beautiful Sharon. All the pretty ladies are coming up here. All the pretty ladies and all the cool dudes. I know, Mary. I was looking out for you, sweetie. I saw 4 followers. It's like, Devil, who are you with your 4 followers? Hello, beautiful, scary Carrie. I hope Devil's good. 4 followers. Devil should have more followers. Oh, Mike. What is Mary doing now? Well, she's in my scope. Devil, how you doing? Tell me, hello, Pawn Star. One sexy lady. So tell me about yourself, Devil. Cool dude, definitely not a lady. Well, you're a cool dude, Martin. Martin served our country well. Thanks for your service, Martin. Marvin, I meant to say. Not funny? What do you mean not funny? Who is you? Love you. Well, who is you? You're 19. New account. You're my sugar daddy. Oh, okay. Well, how about I get some flour for you so you can be my flour daddy? You want to be my flour daddy? I know he can't even spell. He's a dummy. Go back to school. Yes, indeed. Hello, Spree. Afternoon, beautiful Carrie. All the pretty ladies are up in here. Leading the pack is Pawn Star. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So did Stephen leave? Here it is, 22:14 p.m. So that is about mm, 10 o'clock. Oh, Nina's live. God darn Nina. There, Steven. Could you call in, Steven? Steven keeps on going in and out. Lady Lucky the straight right. Steven, call in, buddy. Hello, Gaza. Are you on the Gaza Strip? Who's Gaza? I don't know who Gaza is, but did you mess? Yeah, she's coming in, Steven. Go ahead and call in, buddy. Me and Steven got something to talk about. Yes, we do. Okay, bud. I'm management baddie. If you don't know, sir. All right, management. Management is good. I know all about management, my friend. See, when you well, never mind. Yes, you're welcome, sir. You don't have to call me sir. You can call me Don. Like that one show, you can call me whatever, you know. That one unknown, I can't remember the show. It was in the 80s, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But so, how's everybody doing today? Is there any drama going on? Did I miss anything last night while I was at work? Any Perry fights? Any uh showdowns? Or did I miss anything last night? You're at work. I feel privileged that Patty must work the day shift. Nina Fly Girl. Oh, I missed that, huh? Nina versus Fly Girl round 66. I feel privileged that all you people coming in my scopes that are working. I feel honored. I have to see who's all in here. I might have to do my daily, hey, call in. I don't know who you are, scope. Hello, beautiful Kitama Kojima. Katana, I meant to say. She's one pretty lady if you haven't seen her, folks. If you haven't seen Katana, oh, Joey Idiot. Steven, what do you think of all these pretty ladies up in here?
Good. Is Fly Girl coming in?
I messaged her, so we'll see. I hope she does. Hope
Okay.
she's doing okay. So, what do you think of List Lucky, the straight eight, Steven? She's pretty.
Yeah, she looks pretty nice. Oh, wait a
How
minute.
come we get?
Wait a minute. She's a friend of mine. She represents me. Yeah, she
I
is
know that's
nice.
what I mean. She's very pretty. I'm jealous. I don't have anybody rep. How'd you get her to
What are you talking
represent
about, Mary?
you?
What are you talking about?
How'd you get her to represent you? I don't got nobody,
Her and
Steven.
this guy Lenzo, they both represent me. She actually made a
How
couple of,
you get her?
yeah, she made t-shirts called Team Del Vecchio.
Yeah, but why? Why did you? Me, church lady. There's me, beautiful me, church lady. How come you got a pretty woman like that and I don't got nobody, Steven?
Oh, she's Lenzo's girlfriend. Oh, I don't know.
Lenzo's girlfriend. Lenzo? I don't know about Lenzo. He gets kind of,
He's cool with
I don't
me.
know. He gets kind of, he can be a little bad at times with the language, but it's all good. It's all good, I guess. I don't know. He says some things that it's, well, you know, I don't know if it's just joking. Only when needed. Okay. So how's Churchy doing today? Yeah, he needs a timeout sometimes. Yeah, I've seen some of the things he says is like, whoa, that's not cool. But it's all good. Sleepy. Oh, I won't judge him. I won't judge him. There's TMS Burger. So Churchy, want to call in, sweetie?
What if Fly Girl comes in? What if Fly Girl comes in here?
Then I'll drop her and it just let me and you talk to her.
Yeah.
So how hot is it? Going to bed. Churchy's tired. You think Churchy should go to bed, Steven? If she's tired?
Oh, if she's tired, go to bed. Go get some rest.
Yeah, go to bed, Churchy. Go to bed, baby. I hope you're. Oh, there she comes, Steven. Got three. We got two pretty ladies coming up, Steven.
I need no.
We
Wait,
got Mary and Churchy coming up.
Steven.
no. I just need one.
Steven.
Well, if you want fun, go get a tricycle and ride around the block.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Churchy.
Hey, Campbell.
Or maybe a big wheel.
Hi, Churchy.
Who's that?
I like you. I'm your friend.
That's Mary. You don't know Mary Churchy?
I know, but I only see Steven. I don't see Mary.
I
Okay.
see this. I experience the same thing too. When I don't
I'm
see
a
the next
ghost.
Mary's a sweetheart, Churchy. You'd really like her. She's a doll.
I like
Oh,
you,
I know
Churchy.
Mary. She's a nice lady.
Thanks. Steven,
She's a sweetheart.
we just talked about yesterday you giving Fly Girl space. So 24 hours is
Hello,
not
as
space.
the scope turns. How you doing?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying though.
So what are you doing?
I'm just trying to make things work out. That's all I'm trying to do.
Well, sometimes that takes longer than a day.
Yeah.
You might make it worse by not taking time.
So, Donlod, I'll tell you what I did. I made about 3 new moderators in my room. So then I put up a scope called Moderator Battles. And they just sat there for like 5 minutes. Big Red and Alex. And who's the other one? And Stephanie.
They muted each other?
And yeah, they were just muting. And Sherry. Sherry was the other one. CZ Sherry. And then Alex, and who's the other one?
Hello, Big Red.
And Jared, and Big Red and Stephanie were muting each other, and they were having like a little muting contest there.
Oh, shoot. Did you see mine the other day, Churchy?
Oh, God.
Nah, you always bury your scopes before I get a chance.
Holy crap. That was crazy 2 days ago.
That was out of control.
It's like no one could comment because if you get muted so many times, you ghost.
I was ghosting, yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, well, I had the moderator wars, and they're happy now. They had their fun. I didn't have to take them to Disney World. All they do is sit there playing
I
music.
know, Jen.
That's
So
better
how
than
you
Disney
doing?
World.
I'm doing
You
great,
okay?
Churchy. You sound good. You sound good and healthy.
I'm feeling a little better today, but I'm sleepy, so I'm going back to sleep, and then I'm gonna try and go to Disney World by 2 or 3 and get my pass. I'm just scared because I'm scared because of finances and everything.
Pass? What pass to?
The park. I have 4-day ticket, but I may be able to bump it up if I have enough money. To an annual pass.
Nice.
To your park where you live, or
Disney World, you know?
Oh, Disney World. All right. Are you gonna scope it?
Excuse me. Okay, this is boring. No. So what's the latest gossip? Let's see, bequeath and me. And
I think Mary knows all the gossip. I think Mary and Steven knows all the gossip.
Yeah.
Same old blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah. He's right. Same old, same old.
Yep, blah blah blah.
I guess
blah,
Nina
blah.
and
Blah,
Fly
blah,
Girl,
blah, blah.
I guess.
Well, I talked to Nina. I told her that one thing is she got to quit cussing people out in Spanish, because if you're speaking a foreign language, they don't know if you're telling them, oh, you got a sexy ass, or get your butt out of my way, or you're a stupid idiot, or your mother is fat cow. They don't know those terms. They may think that you're coming on to them and saying, and you're like, I know what people got to say.
Oh my God,
Hey, Don.
I'm out of here.
Stop it, guys. You're hurt my stomach.
Hey, Don.
Like Romanian, Makina de Splat means wash machine. But hey, Makina de Splat, you don't know if the guy is telling you wash machine or hey, baby,
Hey,
let's
Mother.
find a machine. Let's do some splatting.
I like when Steven does that.
Yeah, remember I was doing that the other night. I was mocking on Nina. That's what I was doing. You know
Well,
that.
it sounds like squirrels. I mean, it sounds like squirrels. Have you ever seen the cartoons of the squirrels?
But Don, you know I was mocking
Steven.
on. You know when I did that, I was mocking on Nina, right?
Which account though? She's got 87, I think. Every time I see a dog,
Hey,
I don't
can you
care.
guys
I look at Boquifa
make
and I
those
go,
noises
"Oh
at
my
the
God,
same
is
time?
that Nina?" I
Churchy,
think
can you and
Boquifa is
Steven
Nina
make those
because she's
noises
got
at
a
the same
dog.
time?
What?
Can you do your noises at the same time?
You and I, Churchy, at the same time. Ready? On the count of 3. 1.
Donlod isn't losing it. He done lost it a long time ago.
Ready? How
That's
about you and I
true.
do it together?
With Rice
Church?
Krispie.
Okay, ready? On the count of 3. No, we gotta do it together. We gotta do it together.
Oh, you don't love me because I am And Don, now he sounds like a fucking baby.
How's that?
Don, you know what the race car is, right? For
Yeah, I heard about JoJo. I think Brandy did scope said she's racist or something.
I don't know. But anyway, Don, Mike, Paul.
Yeah.
You know what the race card with blacks is. You
Yeah, I know
don't
what it
like
is.
me because I'm black. That's why I didn't get the apartment.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, what happened is
You
that
think
now
JoJo's a
applies
racist?
to all groups. And that means that, oh, you don't like me because I'm gay. Or you don't like me because I'm Jewish or Muslim or whatever. And what poor Rice Krispie JoJo does is every time she gets upset with somebody is, ow, you don't like me because I'm disabled. You're picking on me because I'm disabled. Well, it sounds like the black people who used to say, ow, you don't like me. You're picking on me. You're bullying on me. You won't serve me because I'm black.
The black people.
No,
That's
because
right.
I don't like your face and you're ugly and your kid's annoying. That's why I don't want to deal with you, lady.
You know what, Don?
I know them black people. You gotta watch them people.
Don.
Go ahead, Steve.
when I worked at the warehouse and my dad used to work at, right?
Yeah.
I figured there's something I learned about that place.
What's that?
When the department that I worked for, the unloading service, okay, my supervisors were Polish, and I didn't really care, but they were really like ridiculous at times. Well, they were ridiculous. They were ridiculous. And this one guy named Shy said that they were racist, right? Now, I'm not saying that I agree with what I heard.
I feel like I'm in the All in the Family
You know why
TV
he would
show.
say that? You know why he would say that? Because of certain loads they would give their people, and compared to the loads they would give the other people, right?
Really?
Right. And my dad said, well, that's always been around. You know, union guys would say, they gave me this because I'm Spanish. They gave me this because I'm black. They gave me this load because I'm this nationality. They would accuse them of being racist because of what certain things that they gave them. I mean, how funny is that?
It's called the card.
What do you think, Churchy?
It's called the card. It originally started with the black card. And now it's every race, every religion, whatever the label is. Oh, you don't like me. You're not serving me. You're not treating me well. And then you put in what your label is. Because I'm disabled, black, Muslim, because I have kids, whatever. And it's like, no, first you look at why they didn't, maybe they have 20 people looking for one apartment, and of those 20 people, 17 of those are gay or Hispanic or whatever, and it's just that the other guys have more money and less kids and don't have arrest records and all that other stuff that you have. That's what I look at.
Good afternoon, Sean.
Every time JoJo comes on, you know what she says? Oh, you don't like me because I'm disabled.
Right back.
Yeah, I'm disabled, honey.
Crazy.
And I abuse my disability, okay? Like, ow, could you reach that top shelf for me? Could you unload my groceries for me? I can shrink 3 inches because of my scoliosis. If I go from standing straight up down, and it's like, oh, could you help me because I can't unload those groceries. Oh,
I know, Megan.
yeah, I use that disability. Yes. Can't use anything else. I can't use my sexuality.
Someone's saying you're mental, Churchy. Whoa. Someone said you're mental, Churchy. You want to take care of this dude?
Who said I was mental?
I don't know who that was.
U.S. Army 101st.
Okay?
Nobody important.
Churchy.
I'm kind, sweet, but to the point, and don't take
Churchy,
shit
churchy,
from nobody. She has
churchy,
one reason scope.
churchy.
Church choir practice orchestra.
Shh, churchy. When Steven's parents are on, we have to be quiet.
No, I just had to do something.
Is everything good, Steven?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, churchy.
Anyway, tomatoes are delicious. Oh, wait a minute, that was... I don't know what he means by mental. And see, this is the problem we have in scope world where anywhere you go. You can go to Disney World, you can go to the zoo, you can go to the barbershop. If people do not say exactly what they mean, what the hell? She's mental. Now, do you mean I'm mentally retarded, mentally handicapped, or cognitive issues, or mental as I use my mind to think?
Yep, the new look. Yeah.
Yeah, he's scoping his pants.
Teddy's on a little vacation, so he's at his girlfriend's house. He got a woman now, so he's preoccupied.
Oh, well, here's what proved to me that you're actually with 101st, honey. I doubt it. You call
So
me batshit, honey? I'm not batshit. Because if I was batshit, I'd be rich. Because batshit is guano. Guano is sold as fertilizer. You make a lot of money going and scraping batshit and selling it as fertilizer.
exactly. If you haven't invited, please invite. But yeah, no. So what happened with JoJo today, Churchy? Do you
I
know?
haven't seen it. I haven't seen her today. Thankfully.
I heard that Brandy scoped on. I didn't watch it because I went to sleep. Then I hid it out for a little bit, and I just got home. So yeah, I heard about that. It's like,
I
wow.
don't know what Brandy scoped because I looked at it and I went, I'll forget it. I'm going to bed.
Grano is in mascaras too.
Guano.
Mascara.
Hey, Don.
Mascara.
Don.
Mascara.
Don.
Yes, Steven, sir. Colonel Steven. Yes, sir.
Megan Vaughn has me blocked.
Mega, why do you got Steven blocked for, Mago?
Cause she's
Beautiful
a friend.
Mago.
Cause she's a friend of Johnny Viednick's. That's why.
Yeah, but why would that matter?
Oh, it matters. Remember the old days of Goon Squad and Diddy-ites and all that other shit? There are people who
Churchy,
will actually
didn't
not...
you beg on money then take a trip to Disney one time?
Didn't you beg for money for a trip one time?
Man, this U.S. Army guy got it in for you, Churchy. What's up? What's going on here?
I don't know. I mean, I'm like...
Why don't you call in U.S. Army? Let's discuss this stuff.
Nah, I'm going to go to bed because I'm getting sick and tired of this.
Steven
This guy's
bashed
like...
you last night,
He
Donlod. Why
can't
you let
speak
him back
English
in?
like a normal
You
That's
get
a
any from it,
lie.
Steven?
That's a lie.
That's a lie?
Yeah. Don't listen to him.
Think someone's trying to start trouble, Steven?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I won't believe it.
The problem with Periscope is we're bringing up shit from 10 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and it's irrelevant. It's what you're doing right now.
Could you call in? Without evidence, could you call in? Rush with whatever your name is. Could you call in?
No, it was Will that talked about you, not me, Don. You know what I'm saying?
Because, you only got 13 followers, so I kind of skeptic on when people only got 13 followers.
Yeah.
Of course you're not going to call in.
Block him, Don.
There used to be somebody named that.
Block
Let me
him,
see.
Don. Block him.
See, that's what I mean, Steve. That's why I didn't engage with him, Steven, because look at his follower, 13 following 160. Obviously, he's a troll. He's not on a real account.
Block him, Don. Just block him.
Well, how come you won't come in on your real account and tell me? I know this isn't your real account.
Hey, Yeti follows him, so he must be a troll.
Why won't you come in on your real account or call in? What's there to be afraid of?
Block him, Don. Just block him.
Hold on, Steven. Hold on, Steven. Let me talk to him. I'm not saying he did or he didn't, but how come you won't call in and tell me?
I'm not in the mood for that shit. I had enough.
I mean, what's there to be? Don't you get my point, Churchy and Steven? How come people won't call in and say?
Because
them.
we know the
In a
voices,
room.
and we know the voices, and some of us know better than us. And there's people like Nina that have a very distinct voice. And if you have a distinct voice,
See, look at U.S. Army's
like,
calling in. He ain't afraid. No, I mean, I appreciate you coming in here looking out for me, but I'd rather hear it from your voice.
Just block the person. That's all.
Nothing against you. I just would rather have people. I'm tired of people coming here and telling me Steven's doing this or Steven's doing that, but people won't call in and tell me what he's saying.
Church.
Hello.
Churchy, didn't you beg for money one time when you was at the
hospital? Who is this? You sound familiar.
Yeah.
You begged for money one time and you was at the hospital because you had a broke foot and you was hungry and nobody would feed you and you begged for money. Then you took money and then you went and took a trip to Disney World a couple times. Did you do that?
I'm just sitting there staring like, who's that voice? And I've never broke my foot.
You was in a hospital and you said you broke your foot. You was sitting in a wheelchair and you was crying because you didn't have no money to buy you no snacks out of the snack machine.
Honey, I don't know who you is.
Honey.
Well, I was going to call you, but I can't. Honey, you don't understand. You're going to get so fucked up. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
I know exactly
okay?
What I'm talking about, Churchy, and you do too.
Is this Boquifa?
No, that ain't Boquifa.
I ain't no damn Boquifa.
Sounds southern. What do you think, Don?
Sounds southern. It sounds familiar, but I don't know who she is.
Right.
She wasn't afraid to call in, though. I'll give her credit.
Well, first of all, I was in the hospital. I didn't have my money on me.
Too, Mary.
Nothing on me. And I had not eaten dinner. And I was hungry. And some homeless guy I had taken care of before, that I met in the park or whatever, gave me some snacks. But I was hungry. I hadn't had dinner. And I stayed in the hospital from about 7 o'clock until about 2 in the morning. With my foot leaking, they didn't even bandage the foot where it was bleeding. I had to get up and walk on the busted foot with busted knees after the accident to the bathroom. Yeah, that was a fucking bad time.
Didn't somebody run into your house or something with a car or something?
Okay, Donlod.
Yeah.
Don.
Yes, ma'am.
This person is playing guessing games based on my past.
No.
And
so, you want to tell us who you are?
House,
I was in that.
Everybody knows somebody ran into my neighbor's house.
You know a lot about Churchy. Did you used to go in her scopes?
Yes, I've been in Churchy's scope.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are you willing to tell us what account it was?
Having the snacks at the hospital.
Are you willing to tell us what the count it was? I mean, you called in, so some people are going to probably recognize your voice.
I think I'm going to go to sleep. Hey, Don, I think I'm going to go to sleep now.
I don't remember. That's been a while.
I mean, you don't remember what counts you've been on?
No.
Well, it's not Tall Turtle. I know that.
Well, what count was you on before this one?
Let's see. Who I know that was Army?
Remember what count? I don't know what I used.
This one's the only count you used?
No, not this one. I had another one at the time.
What was it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
I can remember about all of my accounts. I mean, you should remember the one before this one.
No, because I always go in under my main account. I hardly ever go in under.
Well, what was your main account? What was some of your accounts?
Let's see. What was one of my other ones? Let me think.
I mean, you should remember at least one. I mean, you've been on Periscope for how long?
A while, at least.
Well, you should remember at least one account.
Let's see, what did I use? I can't remember what I used now. But I ain't have
Oh.
but like a couple. But
I mean, if you only had a couple, you should remember what they were if you've been on Periscope for
I
this
can't
long.
remember because I was on scope and then I took a break and then I come back.
Do you believe that story, Churchy? I'm not giving you crap or anything, but you know, everyone remembers their first account.
Yeah, me Churchley.
I mean, you remember everything about Churchy, but you can't remember your accounts.
Yeah, and this is suspicious because this is all information that like Elise knew and everybody
That's
knew.
kind of, I mean, I'm not trying to give you crap or anything, but isn't that kind of, I mean, a person from the outside would think that's kind of fishy. I mean, you know all this stuff about Churchy, but you don't remember any of your, well, not one of your accounts, but you know detailed facts on Churchy, but that's,
It's not detailed facts because she said, well, somebody drove a car into your house.
well, that's what I mean.
No, he didn't drive the car into the house. He was shot and then he died, and his
Well, I
foot
know she
got
doesn't
off
want to say. That's what I mean.
the
I mean,
brake,
just say you
and
don't
he
want to say.
rolled into the house. He did not drive into the house, honey. And it
Hello, girl.
wasn't my house. It was
Come
the
on,
other
just tell
half
us
of
who
the
you are.
duplex.
Somebody's going to recognize your voice anyway if you scope before.
I've scoped before.
Just who are you? Come on, just tell us.
I can't tell you that.
Well, you know what, honey? I don't have to deal with
Somebody
this shit.
recognize your
Okay?
voice.
That'll be all right.
I mean, JoJo comes after me as JoJo. Nina comes after me as Nina.
Are
And
you
if you ain't got
Mama
that
Rama
cojones,
Robin?
senorita, to stand here and tell me your real name, and you're saying, oh, a man, somebody drove into your house. Well, actually, the fact was a man died while he was getting ready to leave and drive into the alley.
And you was on the.
And when he was shot, his foot got off the brake and he rolled forward into the house. He did not drive into the house, and he didn't drive into my house
And
because
you
I don't
and he
own the house,
was on the
and he didn't
news.
drive into my half. He drove in the other half. So you want me, huh? I like to just tell you this. You may have been my friend one time, but honey, you're going around saying, "Oh, well, somebody drove into her house."
Oh,
Yeah, but you don't say that.
bless
Make
your
it
little bag.
tell the truth, and then you talk about me and the snacks, but you don't tell people that I had not eaten all day and I was hungry and I was sitting in the hospital freezing my ass off. And Donlod, my very first scoop on this account, was right after the accident, so you can see how bad I was bruised. You can see the bruise across my neck and everything else. You know what I mean, huh? I don't care. I'm done with this. Donlod, if she wants to fuck around and play games, fine. But I don't like when people have partial memory. She can remember me, but she can't remember her first account. Oh,
I know.
come off.
I know.
You just batshit crazy.
Esta basura, pendeja. Tiene la cabeza gringa loca.
You loca, all right.
Tú es basura. Nada más de basura. Guano.
No,
Pendeja.
Kentucky.
As they say, capsumada en la cabeza. So, al infierno. Go to hell, lady.
Good.
So have you ever? So do you think Churchy knows you?
No.
But you scope, but you don't think she knows you though.
Wait a minute. I'm an OG. My first year I didn't scope. So everybody thinks I'm second year OG. Okay? But here's the thing. I have people that I love very dear, like Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. And then there's Tonya. I used to have all these friends in the scope. So if you're knowing all this information, either you're doing something like Elise and Jarrett and Burkle and all the others where you're taking little notes about me, or you were actually in my scopes as a friend. Now, if you were my friend, you would not be treating me like this.
So what did Jared do to you?
He rubbed my feet and massaged them, and then he took me out for a prime rib dinner, corn on the cob, sweet potato mash with real butter that came from Ireland.
I'll tell you, Don, I'm getting a good show.
I know. I'm trying to figure out who this lady is, Steven. Do you have a guess?
No, but I'm just sitting here being entertained. That's all. Fine with me.
You guys guess who you think it is? Maybe it's Mama Robin Churchy.
Is it Kathy? Is it Kathy Ireland? Kathy Ireland, Don? That'd be nice.
It could be Kathy Ireland.
Oh my God, my mouth would drop if it is.
No, Kathy Ireland never was in my scope, so I don't know who she is.
She's a former model, but she is on Periscope, though.
Churchy, you probably can't remember what you did yesterday morning, much less a week ago.
Yeah, but you never heard of Kathy Ireland. That's so weird.
I slept. I peed. I ate salad. I ate some mushrooms.
Why are these people coming in trying to start
I ate potato chips. I ate candy. See, I can remember yesterday.
You wash hands?
See these people coming in here trying to say Steve and talk crap about
me?
me?
I know it was Will, not me, Don. Okay, I got better things to do, and you know.
No, I'm not listening to them, Steven, because they won't call in and tell me. I don't listen to people that won't call in and tell me because they're trying to.
Alexandra has known me since I first started. And some of these people.
So, Steven, you're going to do this for me when people say Donlod's talking about you.
They tell me you talk about me. They say the same thing about you.
Yeah, you don't listen to them, right?
Yeah, but you know, people tell me that you manipulate me. You know that. People tell me.
Steven, they don't call in your show. They won't call in, and we had this discussion. They won't call in and tell you how I'm doing.
Yeah, but you know, people tell me that you manipulate me.
How does Donlod manipulate you, Steven?
Well, that's what other people tell me. You know how this app is. How people spread the rumors around.
Exactly.
It's like I'm caught between a rock and a hard place.
Steven, see, I don't listen to the gossip unless they can call in and tell me. I don't listen to them.
Well, that's what Will
You should do the same. Hello, Previt, my friend. You should do the same thing because people will try to stir shit on this app. You know that, right, Steven?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so don't listen
to unknown.
Loretta, wake up.
Thanks, Carrie.
Unless they call in, I don't care what Steven says.
Loretta's not awake,
right,
Steven?
Steven?
She would know.
Exactly.
So I want you to tell these people when they say come in your scope, say Donlod's talking about you, Steven.
Yeah.
You say I don't want to hear it unless you're going to call in.
Loretta, what do you think of this person? You've been here. You're OG, Loretta.
Loretta, you know this person?
Very smart, and you've been in all the circles. Loretta would know my life better than I do.
You know this lady talking, Loretta. She knows all this about Turkey.
Army 100.
You know Loretta?
I'm not getting to Disney World at this rate. My foot itches. I gotta sleep another 2 hours.
Oh, you know her very well. Who is it, Loretta?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Your buddy? Who is it?
Go ahead.
It's not Frankie.
Go ahead and tell him. Go ahead and tell him, Loretta.
She said, go ahead and tell him, Loretta. Who is it, Loretta? Does Lori know her?
I don't know. I mean, 3 years, 4 years I've been here. I don't remember everyone.
But I thought you...
Who is it, Loretta? She said, go ahead and say, who is it? This is like glue.
It's clue.
Wait. Is it Mama Robin?
Could be.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Big Red, who the hell is it?
Who's the woman, the U.S. Army vet up here, Loretta? I thought you said you knew her. She says, go ahead and tell her. You said it was your buddy. You said it was your buddy. Who is it? Roman. I haven't heard her. Could you say something again?
I'm not Roman.
Oh, Loretta.
Greg is old school.
How long have you been drinking, or you confusing me?
Greg is old school.
You said it was your buddy. Yeah, I know. Back to square one. Loretta said she knew her, then she don't know her. I don't know, folks. I don't know what to say.
Donlod, Loretta meant me, not her. So
Well, I
here's
knew
the
Loretta
thing.
knows
As
you.
soon as Gringo came in and he's an OG and Loretta was in her OG, she disappeared. And I don't know who she is. She's Southern. She's not CC Simple. She's not, but she has a very distinct voice. And
Loretta, I knew you and Churchill were buddies. That's why you got me like, whoa, you know this woman.
Right, but when I came into the scope, I heard Loretta tell him. And then you said, well, who is she? I thought you were referring to Lori.
Hey
I know.
Don, I'm gonna head on out now. Okay.
Okay,
Do
Steven.
me a favor.
Remember,
bye,
don't
Hold on.
listen to
Steven.
gossip,
Can you hold up?
Steven.
Can you guys hold up for a minute? Don, do
Yeah,
me
go
a
ahead.
favor. If Fly Girl comes in, tell her my email account is on my profile. I want her to unblock me and email me. Okay. Can you do that for me if she comes in?
Mary said she will.
Mary said no, but
Trying
can you do that
Ah,
for me?
to get
okay.
Mary in trouble. Hello,
Take care,
Phoenix.
guys.
Okay, Steven.
Oh, my God.
So you don't know who this Army vet person is?
I,
Never heard her voice before.
you know what? She must have thought I would have recognized her because as soon as I tried calling, she dropped the call. So why would she?
Yeah, she did drop the call back in, Army vet.
And Gringo's in here and he's OG. Greg is OG.
We'll guess her. We're good. There's these people on Periscope are pretty good crew. They'll guess her. Call back in, Army vet.
Ah, she's chicken. Chicken. Yeah,
Well, there's my
Loretta, she said that
there's
she
my
was in my
replay.
scopes.
Come on, Army vet. Call back in.
She's,
Loretta, she knows a little bit about my history, like when I was in the hospital, but she doesn't know the facts like you do.
oh, my God. Well, then you know what they are? They're just attention seekers. That's all. They think they know. If they did, they'd be proud to say or whatever. So they're full of shit. That's what they're confirmed. Full of shit.
She
I
said I
know
was begging for money to go and went to Disney World several times. Remember when I had the annual pass?
Yes.
they
When I
won't
my
guess. Well, we'll be here all night long.
Lana,
Well, somebody in my room will figure it
puta
out.
stupid
Call
loca.
back in. We did that before. We got it. We got this little poopsie yesterday. She talked, the more she gave herself away. We found out who she was.
She
So
has memory loss, Loretta. She can't remember the account she was on 3 years ago, but she apparently can remember that I was starving and begging for money. No, remember the accident? She said I broke my foot. I said, no, I sliced open my toe. Remember how bad my foot was? She says, oh, you broke your foot and you were starving and begging. Now, Loretta was there and she knows what happened. How I didn't have any money for food. I was in a hospital. I was in a wheelchair, and
my
my
name is
knees were
Tina.
blue, black and blue. My whole legs from the knees down were black and blue. My right breast was black and blue. I had a strap mark across my neck, bruise, and I was sitting there freezing to death. I hadn't eaten all day. So yeah, I was a little scared that day. She said I was begging. No, I had an annual pass. I was paying $30 a month for it. And it expired February after my accident, if I remember right.
We'll figure it out.
So
If you want to call back in, army army person.
Are they still even in your room?
Yep, they're still here.
Well, they must have thought I'd recognize the voice.
Yeah, I think so too. That's why she hung up.
and I wasn't begging for money for when I was in the hospital at that time.
Call in,
I
army.
couldn't go to the machines. I couldn't get anywhere food. And they're like, well, you shouldn't eat when you have an auto accident. And it's like, I wasn't begging for food. There was nothing anybody could do. I mean, if you sent me $500 in PayPal and I paid the $10 to have it sent immediately, it still did not matter because I didn't have a way to eat. There was no restaurants, no places to eat. So, I mean, I had money in the bank at the time. Even if I had only $300, I had enough money to go to like Sizzler or McDonald's or whatever. But the problem was I was in the hospital at the time with no way to get to a restaurant, no way to get to a cafeteria, no way to get near the vending machines. Yeah, I was begging for food. I was hungry. But I wasn't hungry because I was broke. I was hungry because I didn't have a way to get food. I see what you gotta put the stupid bitch. Translation, she's a damn pain in the ass.
And she won't call back in, Churchy. I think Loretta will recognize her
Well, leave it
because
up.
she said you used the scope.
Leave it up for a little bit afterwards, and then I'll go and
I will.
I'll let you know. I have no problem. I call people out on their bullshit.
You might as well call back in, Army.
All right, I'm drunk.
You found her
Nah,
out? Who is it?
Lori, I'll
she's
talk to you
scared.
later.
And Loretta, she says that somebody drove
Yes,
into
this is
my house.
Donlod.
Well, I actually have a dent in my house from another time. I don't know what happened before I
Lori,
moved
what
in,
did
but there
wait,
is a
wait,
dent.
before you get into the story, what did she say?
She said somebody drove into my house, and the guy died. His foot slipped off the brake,
How you
and
doing,
he rolled
Millie?
forward into my neighbor's
Yes,
side.
yes, I know that. But what did she say?
Said somebody drove into my house.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, very observant. It was on the news. Okay. And
Then she said I was begging for money. I went to Disneyland, Disney World 2 times at least. I begged for money to
Damn,
go to
you
Disney.
did.
then if they know you well enough, they know you go more than twice. And it was how many years ago? And what you do is none of their damn business unless they donated to you. If they donated, then they want to know what's going on. That's one thing. But if you do stuff with your money that people gave you, it's none of their business.
And do you remember that the only time I went to Disney was when I got the money for a car rental? I went to Disney.
Sean
I
says
had no
hi,
scooter at the
Loretta.
time, so I could not. No, I had no money because there was a problem with the banking. And thanks, Uptown girl. Um,
Who is she? You said you figured her out. Who is it? Don't keep us in suspense.
$2. I you.
Hello, Trisha.
But what she doesn't say is that at the accident, my van Millie was demolished. Okay. The only time I went to Disney and I got inside the park and I was going to rent a scooter and I couldn't rent a scooter because my bank account was totally fucked up. And I did not have a car other than that one time until 6 months. By that time, my annual pass was gone. So I don't know why I would be begging for money.
Think
I mean, that's
Ninja
when I
Greg could
got the
figure it
money.
out.
Morning. What am I
That's when,
figuring out? I'm just waking
Morning,
up.
bud.
Morning. What am I figuring out tonight?
Well, there's this woman named Army something in here
yeah,
called in and
U.S.
said
Army
talk about Church
101.
Bacon, and she knew a lot of details about Churchy, but she won't say who she is. And
She didn't
trying
know
to,
details, Dawn. She did not know the details,
well,
which
she didn't
was,
give the right details. Let's put it that way.
Is
yeah,
she
she
hurting?
didn't know the details like that. I had used a rental car one day. I had to go home because my bank account was fucked up by my rental car company.
But is
And
she hurting
she
anyone?
mentioned that I didn't have a car to go to Disney World for 6 months. I couldn't go to church for 6 months.
That's true, Sean. But is she hurting anyone?
No, she has it in for Churchy for some reason.
Yeah.
She has it in? Uh-oh. I have no idea who it is. Like I said, I'm just waking up. It's like,
Chris is OG too. And if Chris hears the tape, he probably would know. And Wasco might know also. She's OG.
Gringo might know too, but she won't call back in now
Gringo
because
has a
there's a lot
bad
of people
memory.
that
Morning,
might
Cam.
recognize her voice.
I don't know if Gringo's better or not. I'm just up.
But she's telling everybody that I had begged for money to go to Disney World and that I was starving. But you remember Greg the accident? I was in that accident in a hospital with no way to get to a cafeteria or to
Randy's ex.
games.
Someone just said it could be Randy's ex, Churchy.
Marcia King, no, she's too stupid. She's too distraught over the loss of Randy, and she wouldn't have known this information. I don't think.
Trudy?
Because Sean Billington's another OG.
But she sounded kind of up there, like in her 60s, close to 70s, though. I don't think Randy's ex is that old. Was that old?
No, Marcia
What
King
if it's,
is in her 50s, I think.
I say it was Colonel Mustard who did it in the study with the candlestick. That's who I say it is.
Lisa.
Because it sounds like we're playing Clue.
Yeah, I think
Another thing, Greg. She didn't. I asked her. She said she's been around. I asked her, "Well, what's your account?" She said, "Well, I don't remember." She thought she knew details on Churchy, but she don't remember any of her accounts.
Okay. But here's my
Not
question.
one.
If she's not hurting anybody and she wants to remain anonymous, what's the point of just living anonymous?
Because
there's
she's
nothing wrong with that, but she's more, as Churchy saying, she's spreading lies on Churchy.
And she's not
True.
telling. She's taking a fact
I might this
that
weekend, Chris.
did
I
go to
might.
Disney World on. She Greg, I'm sorry to talk over you.
You're
She's
fine.
taking a fact that I went to Disney World, but she doesn't mention that I had a rental car. I'd gotten a little bit of money from the insurance for the rental car, and I
I
immediately
remember
went
that
home.
because you were gone for a while after you get the rental car incident. That's when you
Yeah,
didn't
I
take
mean,
a
I
break. I
went
remember
probably
that.
6 months. I didn't have a car.
32 years I've never had. No, 37 years I've never had a car. Jeez, what happens when you get old?
Beautiful Hannah.
What's the pizza of the day today? There is no pizza of the day today because I'm going to pay till tomorrow. Hashtag
I think
sad
she was
face.
in an OG group. Who's this Nestle self? I keep on seeing people giving her love and stuff. I never heard of her.
Who?
Nestle self, her name is, at name?
I have no idea who that is.
Who's this Nestle woman or person? I'm not saying it's a good, I don't know, dude or lady. I see him get a lot of love. I never even heard of him.
Mm-hmm. There's old Sean Billington, our Canadian.
What do you think of Sean Billington, Churchy?
He's one of the ones that had somebody call his workplace.
Sean's good people, though.
You see.
No, you're Sonia. Well, nice meeting you,
Oh,
Sonia.
crap,
Sonia,
it is Sonia. Hi. Sonia's OG.
No, you didn't call in yesterday.
Sonia's OG from way back in the day. That I can vouch for. She's like besties with Sean.
And
Loretta. Yep.
She's very pretty.
Yeah, very nicely. Yeah, we all know each other either as friends
Yep, I know you.
enemies or.
I haven't seen you on in like a minute. I thought you dropped off. What happened? Are you scoping again? It looks like you're scoping again.
She's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. I always like being with Sean in
Good
house
person.
parties.
Yes,
He's very
agreed.
intelligent. Leela.
Donlod had to look. Yeah, she's pretty.
Gotcha.
I think I'll go to Disney tomorrow.
Oh, I don't want to. I ain't gonna show her, but she's a very pretty young woman there.
Nice.
Oh, Chicago. Well, you're not too far from my neighborhood.
Uh-oh.
No, so we now know where Donlod lives.
Got a husband or boyfriend with her, so, I guess there ain't gonna be no meet and greet. Yeah, she's pretty. Look at her. Yeah. Very pretty. Very pretty gal. And she lives around my neighborhood. Yeah, I guess ain't gonna be no meet and greet, Nestle. I'm in love. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
You keep calling her Nestle, but it's Nested.
Oh, Nested. Okay.
I kept looking at her like Nestle's makes the very best. No.
I know you love chocolate, Churchy. You
Who doesn't love chocolate? If you don't love chocolate, they're crazy.
You hear that, Churchy? You like your men chocolate?
Oh, God.
Mint chocolate?
You like your men chocolate?
No,
Why
because then they would
not?
melt.
Would you ever date a black man, Churchy?
No,
Why not?
because I wouldn't date a white man either. Well, maybe Greg. He's
Oh,
kind
Oh.
of
you date
cute,
Greg? Okay.
and he knows where the food is.
Well, let's do a Perry hookup here.
I love my sanity. I'm remaining single. I appreciate it though.
Me
I love
too.
my sanity.
Well, because of my religious beliefs, I would
Oh,
not
there's
date
Navy
anyone
vet. Yes,
outside.
she would.
I would not date
This
anybody
Navy vet,
outside
this
the
U.S.
Baptist
Navy
faith.
just
I'm
got it
sorry.
in for you, Churchy.
Yes, she
I
would.
gotta tell
What?
you, being single is like amazing. You don't answer anyone. You do what you want. You can have
I
as much
know. There's
KFC,
like,
pizza, whatever you want, and not get yelled at.
You
who
can get
wants
for
to meet
three.
me? Who wants to meet me this weekend? All you pretty, any of you ladies that live in Chicago, who wants to meet me?
I would love to meet you. Give me the bus ticket.
You would. Well, I only got one bed, Churchy, so you'd have to sleep in my bed.
Good. You
Dude,
can
that sounds
sleep
like
on
a
the
lot of
floor.
work.
No, no, I don't sleep in no floor.
Okay, then you can sleep on the couch.
I don't. I
Oh,
mean, I
gotcha.
don't.
Okay,
I can
okay.
be
Okay.
sleep churchy. I've been in a bed with women that just friends and stuff. Didn't do anything. I'm trustworthy. I'm like that.
GoFundMe
Well,
bus ticket.
anyway.
Please. No,
I might cuddle, but that's about it. Nothing wrong with holding on to somebody.
hey,
You
that's not a
sleep,
bad
but
idea. Don, Lori had a good idea. Get her an Uber.
yeah, or I
Do
could
you know
come
how
to
much an
Florida.
Uber would cost to get to Chicago from Florida?
Who wants to meet Donlod this weekend and have a little wine and romance? Any ladies in Chicago up for
No,
that?
I don't remember that. U.S. Army.
Is who's in Chicago? Was it Gina?
We can
Not me.
spoon. Poopsie, are you game? You're single. I'm single. Let's hook up and Let's have some wild fun this weekend. We can't scope it
Hi,
though, but
Gringo.
we can certainly talk about it after it happens.
Hey, Gringo, are you still motorboating women?
Oh, God.
He goes up to women and he puts his mouth on the belly button because that's about as
Navy
far as he can
Pier.
reach. He goes.
Well, we could meet. I'm game. I'm serious. I'm game to meet somebody. We just had to have to talk
What?
in private about it because there's gonna be a lot of spies be looking for us. But
Oh,
we'd
by the
have
way,
to
guys,
talk about it off the scope.
happy August birthday. That means all the new movies have swapped around on every movie platform today, like Hulu, Netflix, HBO, Star,
Oh,
Showtime. You're welcome. You're welcome.
we could meet in Cicero, baby.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I want to go to Chicago is to try Giordano's.
Hey, Greg, I'd
But
meet you if you ever came to Chicago. I
likewise,
definitely.
but
I could trust you.
well, I didn't do anything. I'm a nerd.
People always say, Donald don't want to meet people. I would definitely meet if Greg was in Chicago. I'd definitely meet him.
We can meet up for a slice
How
of
about
pizza at
me?
Giordano's. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, you live in Maryville.
Morning, Jimmy.
I'm somewhere close to Chicago, so I'm serious. I'm kind of horny, so I'd like to meet one of you ladies.
There's a thing called
Yes,
Pornhub.
I
It's
love
free.
Cicero.
Pornhub is free. It helps.
And you still haven't sent me a thing on Twitter yet, there, little poopsie.
Lou's Pizza is better. I just want to try that Giordano's because of the Chicago deep dish pizza. I want a true slice of Chicago deep dish pizza.
He hasn't seen a
Gringo.
lot of things, Gringo.
Gringo, I went to Chicago. Yes, I have. I did a
Okay, DM
Midwest
me.
conference and genealogy trip, and I've been to Chicago. I won a $500 gift certificate for
Yes, I'm on
food.
Snapchat, baby.
Timmy, are you still in the well?
Malnati's is better? Is it? Well, I've never
You can
tried
say it
either,
on here if you
so
want to. If you don't, or you could send me a private. That's
I think
supposed to
one of
be
my
nice
childhood
and
friends that live out in
sweet.
Chicago. She loves it out there.
I would come to
It right now,
Chicago, but I have
looking
to
at
do the.
the Chicago River.
Hmm.
Nestle got a boyfriend, so me and Nestle can't meet.
Nestle
Don't
makes
worry, it's
love
boring out here in
very
Arizona
I
too.
mean nestled. I mean
Hot.
good.
nestled.
It's really hot. I'm walking to a store. I'm walking to a store and get a tornado or something. Chicago pizza sauce. I don't know. I've never had Chicago pizza. The only thing
That's
I've,
very good.
I've had knockoff New York style from Domino's, but I don't think that's legit New York pizza though. They just say it's that the hell you call it New York style because of the way it's like sell it easier, but I don't think it's really New York style pizza from Domino's. I think it's just a gimmick.
Maybe somebody else should call in. I can go take a nap.
Okay. I'm gonna
No,
drop here in a
it's
few
just.
minutes too.
Did you look up that guy I told you to look up? Boyle Del Mar.
Who?
Boyle Del Mar is a drag queen, and he's normally a gay guy, but he's a drag queen. Works
And
at
you guys
Boyle
that live
Del
in
Mar
Chicago been to Aurelio's?
in Frisco, and he knows everything, not just WWE, but every. I asked about women's wrestling. He knows that. He knows everything you can imagine. And I would like to get you with him. He works
Hmm.
for Huff Report or Huffington Report, reporting
What's
on the
WDW?
WWE.
I don't know what
Donlod
WDW
Trump
is.
on Twitter.
Disney
Oh, you
World.
been there, Nestled?
Oh, Walt Disney World. There we go. I'm a little slow this early in the morning. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, yeah. You say you're married, right? Or boyfriend? We could have ran into each other. No shit.
I could throw
Wow.
some
Small
names out, but
world.
I'd
Uh
rather
oh.
not.
I bet we barely ran into each other, baby. Uh oh.
Yeah, I saw that. I uploaded to you.
I
It's pretty
bet we
awesome.
ran into each other.
All right, I'm gonna drop off. Have a great day, all.
Oh
Don, thanks for the
shit.
call in.
Tiny Peen and Aaron Pam's gonna be coming in this scope right now. Be asking you questions.
I'm already going to bed. You know,
Did you have a late night?
no, I sleep days usually. I usually go to bed about 6 in the morning. I do my gaming and then I go to bed about 6. And then I get up about 11 and then I go back an hour later or two and get another couple of hours.
Oh, you need to get some sleeps.
Yeah. But you know what? This is a problem we're having on Scope. Is people come in and they go, "Oh, I remember," and you're like, "Do I know you? No." And then they start sharing this information. What the fuck does my past have to do with the present? I mean, she's talking about things like she doesn't say. You rented a car, went into Disney World, tried to rent the scooter, couldn't rent the scooter because your bank account was fucked up, went home, cried, had a bad day because you're still hurting so bad. I mean, she don't mention that. It's like, oh, you're batshit, you're batshit, you're batshit. Why you call me batshit? Everybody knows I have cognitive issues. Everybody knows that I had a mother that had cognitive issues. And everybody knows that I'm a little bit doped, a little crazy. There's no reason to disrespect me by calling me batshit in public. You don't walk up to my neighbor and say, "Oh, you're crazy," because he's autistic. You don't say, "Oh, that person with the autism is crazy." Thank you, Mary. Mary, quite contrary. How does your Stephen grow?
Yeah, because Aurelius have been, like I said, they've been around, about 60 years now. So
But you know, it's rude. It's rude to call people.
It is, Churchy. It is. Yeah, people are just plain cruel, Churchy.
Wait a minute. Gringo asked me, what dish would I eat off of a hot man's abs? And which hot man's abs? Oh, let me think. Well,
This
I
is it.
love fajitas. Can you imagine eating fajitas off of a man's hot abs? He'd be like, ow, ow, oh, oh, ow, ow, burning, hot, sizzling, hot, out. So it would be very romantic. Yeah, it's like I love fajitas, I love carnitas, I love enchiladas and tamales and oh, homemade roll your own burritos. Well, if I was eating somebody's hot abs, it'd be Tiny Peen.
No!
You know why? Because I can hear him go, "Oh, my 300 pounds of flab is melting! Oh, hot onion!
Well, Churchy,
Ow!"
you know there'd be a dog included too, you know.
Why?
Tiny Peen would be eating pizza sauce off a dog.
Yeah.
Y'all seen that video?
No, I haven't seen it, and I don't want to see it, honey.
Well, you heard a
I
little
mean,
bit of it.
if I want to see a naked man, I will go to the gay guys, and I will
Donlod
ask
Trump,
them which
sweetie.
gay guy, and they have the pictures of all those cute little men with well endowed, stuffed speedos, and you can just look at him and those sexy abs.
You know, Churchy, only time Tiny Peen and his girlfriend get in a fight is when Lindsay would get off work and she forgets to bring the jar of peanut butter home when they run out.
Yeah,
That's the only time they'd. I don't know what's Tiny Peen, a dog, and peanut butter got in common.
I pity the fool. He's so.
That's the only time they'd fight. You tell me. Lindsay would forget to. They run out of peanut butter. She says, "You know, Tiny, I'll bring some home after I get off work." She forget. Oh man, he'd lose it. Something about Tiny Peen and peanut butter.
Yeah, well, we won't go that direction. We don't want to upset our lady guests here.
Hey, yeah, that's true. That I shouldn't discuss what Tiny Peen does in his privacy of his own home.
Because Tiny Peen is hateful, mean, and he knows he's hurting somebody and
You see, he
won't
was on
stop.
Jared. I mean, Amy Lorenz calling, kissing ass like he does, trying to make nice.
Yeah, well,
That
when
was
he went on my
embarrassing. That
scope,
was embarrassing to listen
everybody
to
here
him.
likes John Coop, and he went after John Coop, and it was like he was in my scope, and I was
Yes,
like,
he did. That was embarrassing. Listen to Tiny Peen kiss Amy and Jared's ass. Now that's the
uh,
typical kiss ass suck ass right there. It's like wow. Yeah, I know.
yeah,
It's hard to believe Peen kissing butt.
honey, he's 350 pounds. That's about all he could do.
Come on, he said
Gringo,
he's 6 foot 190. Uh, church lady. You don't believe him?
I'm churchy to you. Remember, friends call me churchy.
I'm your friend,
Call me
churchy.
churchy. I'm not always a lady, trust me.
Oh
Gringo,
well,
I
you're a
love
lady on
carrot cake.
Periscope, churchy.
Gringo, I love
Peen is
carrot
very
cake.
thirsty. Thirsty for that dog.
Gringo had a question, so I need to answer him.
Oh,
Gringo,
okay. Go ahead, churchy.
Gringo, I love carrot cakes. I love a nice, soft, not too hard, cooked carrots, especially when you add the little special ingredients like honey and stuff. I also like carrots when Johnny Bats is around because I can deep throat one of them suckers and make him puke.
Hope see you, Gina. I'll say hello to you, baby.
This
Hello, baby.
cannabis is an old OG also. Banana is too.
I just sent you a message, sweetie.
Who?
Gina. Gina.
Oh Lord.
Gina, baby.
The problem is that because everybody says Gina, and it's like, okay, do you mean Gina in Chicago or Gina in New York? You
Carrot.
mean Gina,
You
Gina,
see
Gina,
Gringo's
or
question?
huh?
Do you like your carrots soft?
Well, I don't like them when they're crunchy. I like them when they're nice and cooked. So when you bite into them, you don't break your teeth.
Yeah, it's just like pears. I like them really, really soft pears. They're like nice and juicy.
Did you see my scope in Walmart?
Huh?
I have two. I was in looking at my list of people, and the keyboard came up, and I couldn't get the keyboard to go down, so I had to restart the scope. But the very beginning of my scope, it has donut peaches, and what they are is they grow flat, so they look like little donuts instead of peaches. And we had blue odds, and then there's a lot of fruit. Carrots are gluten free unless you add some gluten to it, like like breading, coatings, thickeners. So we should have somebody else in here. Yeah, and they have blue oats, which are half plum, half apricot. So go look at my scope. It has the produce intro in it, and you can see all the nice, yummy produce we have down here. So doesn't anybody want to come in here and start a fight or anything? Because I could go to bed and leave Donlod here by himself.
Oh, go ahead, Churchy. I'm just talking. I mean, communicating.
No, because I mean, what else have we done? We've made fun of Buquifa. We made fun of JoJo.
No, we wouldn't really make fun of Bequeefa. You thought she might have been Bequeefa, but it wasn't Bequeefa.
I wasn't Buquifa. No, Buquifa is a little
But the lady did
medium.
sound like she's like 60s, maybe 70, though. Gringo
Yes,
says, I know you
Gringo.
see Churchy.
Sorry. You want to go first?
You want to pick on Gringo?
Yeah, Gringo the lilacs.
You don't like it when
And
you call him Pringo. Steven calls him Pringo.
Gringo's a really nice guy, but when nobody's looking, he goes up to the ladies, sticks his hand under the shirt, and motorboats their belly button.
That's what
As
I
far as
thought, Sally. Mama Robin. You think it's Mama Robin, Churchy?
could be.
I think it was Mama Robin.
Hey, Gringo, on the belly button. See now, Wheels, he does it on the chest because he can get a little higher up. But no, Gringo's a really nice guy. He has donated once, and he's always been there for me. But at times I've had to block him.
Well, you've done that to me like 3 or 4 times over the years.
Well, that's before you apologize and you
Yeah, I know.
realize
I meant it too. I meant it too, sweetie.
you can get more content by showing your 20 your 20 pack abs.
No,
Like
I'm ugly, Churchy. These ladies don't want to see me. I'm very ugly.
honey, I have seen Al Sharpton, not in person. Are you that ugly?
Yes.
Oh, come off. You can't be that ugly.
Oh, I am. I'm so ugly. Like I was saying, when I was born, the doctor took one look at me, threw me out the window, but the window threw me back in.
So describe yourself. Long hair, short hair, light skin, dark skin,
Uh, uh,
or mix like me. I
I
got
could be mixed.
38 shades.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm light skinned. Good features, but I don't know. I look like the Elephant Man.
Why do you look like the Elephant Man? Do you have that disease?
No, well, I guess I accidentally flipped the camera and looked like I got an eye in the middle of my head.
Uh,
When you get the still photos when you accidentally flip the camera, looks like my
yeah.
eye is like in the middle of my forehead.
But in real life, if you look at the mirror, I bet you'd say, "Oh, he ain't too bad."
Yeah, Cyclops. Yeah, Cyclops. I look like Cyclops.
Well, you know what, honey?
Richard Roundtree.
You
I
show your
look like
face.
Shaft. I look like
You,
Shaft.
oh,
Yes, indeed.
that sounds good.
Georgie, can you say yes, indeed? That's my catchphrase. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
There you go. Hey, people like doing my voice. Can you do imitation of me?
No, because I'm a lady.
That's like all the pretty ladies. I'm like it's all the pretty ladies.
Nope.
Beautiful church. Hello, Katie Hart. Beautiful Churchy.
Thank you. I'm
You
not
too,
British.
Nestle. Maybe we could catch up. When when you're not with your boyfriend or husband. I can remember if you married or you had a boyfriend.
Me?
No, this the nestled in here. She lives in Chicago. There's a few Chicagoans in here.
Nested. Nested.
Yeah,
As in
nested.
the Romanians make nested eggs where each egg is a doll inside of another doll inside of another
I'm
doll.
game to me. I'm game for some Perry romance. You'll always
Well,
be with me. No, that's cool. Like
you'd
that
have to be
song
a
goes,
Baptist.
always and
Sorry.
forever. Always and forever.
You know what you should do is have a Donlod
Nice
call-in
to meet
show,
you
and
too, sweetie.
we a Donlod call-in show and get you a date.
I know, Greg. You got to watch that Perry romance, but this Gina. I think we might have a Perry romance going on. Me and this Gina. She's pretty too. Got some nice lips on her. Nice, beautiful blonde hair. My type. Donlod might be in love.
I dare you to show your face on scope.
Well, I'll show my face to Gina.
Yeah. I'm going to bed, honey. I'm gonna let somebody else take over. Maybe we can get Nina in
That's made
here.
up to meet up with you. Yes, he did. He never met me. I wouldn't meet that dude. He's not trustworthy. He'd sell me out. Hello, beautiful Dawn.
Don
I
Marie.
think I'd meet somebody like Johnny Bats. I don't know why he wanted me to tell people. This is twice he told me to tell people he met me. He never met me once.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of Johnny Bats, Churchy?
Well, the only thing I don't like about Johnny Bats is his.
Tall stories, right?
No, I don't mind tall stories. You know, that's the way. Diddle do don't say where you gone.
No, I
Sorry.
haven't seen him.
The problem with Johnny Bats is that he would say he had a boner. Now, I think that's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
And of
You don't
all the
say that
people,
to a
that is the
woman.
most disgusting thing is to tell people you have a boner and that you're peeing all over the place or whatever men do with their wiener when they ain't got nothing else to do but with them and they have no ladies. But he's sitting there going, "Oh, I have a boner," and it's "I have a boner. I have a boner." Everybody, go to the left, so stay to the right. It's like, who gives a damn if you got a heart on? You don't talk about those things in public.
No, you don't. You don't talk. What man talks like that to a woman?
And he's in his room all the time doing that. It's
Who talks to a woman like that, Churchy?
JW, whatever. Tom Fox, JWK4. 38 followers, 98 followers. He gave it. He has to cover his face up. He's so butt ugly.
No, Churchy.
And I mean diaper rash. Butt ugly.
Oh, shit. That's some fighting words.
Well, you have to remember when you're doing a scope that even your most toughest male and female viewers have a limit on what they will tolerate.
That's
Like
true.
eating boogers is out. Talking about boners is out. We don't need that. We want to hear about, what's the weather like What did you do in the army? What did you do at work? We want to hear about the asshole who cut you off. Like last night, I was coming home. I have my turn signal on. I'm in the middle of nowhere. You're allowed to pick your butt as long as you don't do it on scope. That's another thing, because especially if you take your finger and then sniff it. I know you would. But like last night, I was coming home. I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's a 2-lane highway each way with a center island to make left turns. Good. Um, so I turn my turn signal on. I'm starting to merge that little middle lane, and this stupid SUV passes me on the left in that lane that I'm going to turn into. I'm like, you couldn't wait for me? You couldn't see my blue van? Oi! See, that's what we want to hear. We want to hear about stories in your life. We want to hear about your opinions. Not JWK, you're a disgusting motherfucker. You're an asshole. And who has that beef with Glock? Come off. She's a nice lady, though. I really like Glock and I respect her. Anyway, I can't sniff my
Beautiful
farts,
Amanda.
honey. Honey, what do you want me to do? Get off the couch and lean over and sniff where I sat? I can't turn around and sniff my farts. I'm not that bendable, honey. People assume I can sniff farts when I can't even reach around and scratch my back. Ay, chivo, qué pendejo, chingado,
What am I missing
basura,
out on?
estúpido,
I've been
loco,
talking to
trash.
somebody. What am I missing out on? What got this conversation going?
JWK4, the guy that looks like a stormtrooper, he's an
Oh,
asshole.
okay.
And my
Beautiful man.
moderators would have blocked him half an hour ago.
Maybe he'd call in and is he a
No,
fan of yours or?
no, he's the usual Perry trash.
Oh shit. Maybe he'd call in.
I'm going to bed, hon. I really appreciate talking to you.
Yeah, you too. You're a great conversation, Churchy. You really are. You always brighten my day.
Mm.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Okay, Milo. Let me see who Milo is.
I just turned 3 and my daughter turns 2 in September. Churchy, see real life.
Oh, poor Dawn. 2 kids under 5. Do you know what's the problem with kids when they turn about 18 months? They've been sitting there and they've been looking at that beautiful blue vase. It's so pretty. They don't know it's a vase. They just know it's blue and it's pretty. And they pick it up and bang, it hits the floor. They see the blue liquid and they say, "Ooh, that's raspberry drink," and they drink the floor cleaner.
How you doing, Randy Stylist? Randy Stylist is she
Yeah,
comes to my post, but she never comments or anything. What's going on, Randy? You know who Randy
silent.
Stylist is, don't you?
But with kids, you got a problem when they turn 18 months. They've been sitting there for 18 months looking at that cat that they want to pet, or uh,
Hello,
oh
Randy. How you doing? She always comes to my scopes, but she never says anything. What's
yeah,
up with that,
Dawn.
Randy?
Remember, Dawn? They have been sitting there for 18 months just looking at things, and now they can pick them
Morning,
up. They can touch them.
Johnny.
Oh Lord!
No,
You
it's
gotta
just kind of
remember.
weird. I just she comes to my scopes, but never says anything.
Maybe she's just likes to hear your voice. It gives her a
I
thrill.
notice these things. I notice. I always watch, see who's in my scopes, and she never says anything.
Good morning, Johnny
And she took
Phoenix.
off. She took
Johnny
off.
Phoenix, I know him. Leave no turn unstoned. That's a
Sticky
spoonerism.
fumblings. How you doing?
That's called a spoonerism. Spoonerism. It's when you take his name was Spooner, and he was like a teacher or professor, and he would do that. Leave no turn
how you doing,
unstoned.
Dr. Lecter? Mask. Oh, Johnny, you might want to. I don't know if you're going to scope sometime soon, but Steven Del Vecchio was looking for you.
Uh-oh.
I think he wanted to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
He sent me a private, Steven. Steven. He sent me a private. I got home and Steven sent me a private. He said he wanted well, could you get Johnny on your call in? And I want to talk to him about something. I said, well, I don't know, Steven, but I think if you scoped and put Steven's name in the title, he might come in and figure out what's going on. No talking to Steve. It's like, I don't know what's going on. It's like he didn't explain why, but I figured it has to do something with Fly Girl, I imagine. But yeah,
Well,
he wanted to talk to Johnny in my scope. I says, well, maybe Johnny can do it in his scope and you can go in there and get on his call in, Steven, and talk it out. I don't know.
can I put $10 on Johnny winning the fight?
Oh yeah, Steven is such a bad way right now. Yeah. He's mad because she called in and I blocked. Oh shit. Okay, I guess there ain't going in your scope. No wonder he wanted to do it in my scope. Okay. He knew he wasn't gonna get in your scope, so let's bring the fight to Don. Steven's learning. All the fighting happens in Donlod scopes. Steven's learning.
I wonder why all the people come here to fight.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question, Truth. Everyone's usually fighting.
I mean,
Let me see if Steven's around. Before I get off here, maybe he'll come in. I'll
yeah,
send him.
I need to go to sleep, but I just keep staying here because I'm watching your count go up. We're up to
Oh, shit.
70.
Already tried to call in. Who is it? Oh, Pimp Daddy. Okay.
So
Let's see. Steven said he was going to sleep, but maybe I can wake him up with an invite. There he
yeah.
is.
Dude, I'm still laughing over that. When Jackie was upstairs and I was downstairs, when I called into your scope and I said Jackie kicked me out and I needed a place to live.
Oh, I know. People ram at that stuff.
Fuck yeah, they did, dude. I'm still fucking laughing over that fucking shit. As a matter of fact, right now I am at the house, dude. I am just kicked back on the fucking couch, just laying back like a motherfucker.
That was funny.
Well,
You know,
Jared.
also another thing. You know, the one